Thanks, Caroline. Welcome to Emerson Channel's longest-running productions here. I'm brought alongside Connor Donovan. I'm Evan Sharrard, and welcome to Emerson Channel Sports, where we have not only the longest Emerson Channel production, but also the most recent Emerson Telly Award for M-Chan shows, and we've brought in over 90-plus new people, and to top it all off, just last week, men's basketball had the first dual language broadcast. So I'm Evan Sherrard, Connor Donovan, a first-year broadcaster with us, and former soccer player here. Connor.
I am indeed.
Yeah, what was your first experience like on Emerson Channel Sports?
It was amazing, honestly. The only thing that I regret about this year is that I didn't join the program sooner, to be completely honest with you. Like we talked about a little bit earlier, I just kind of joined on a complete whim during one of the broadcasts. I kind of walked over and asked our producer, how do I do this? And just ended up doing color commentary for the rest of the game. So it was definitely a great time.
Yeah, I remember that, and I was right there saying, Nat, bring him on right now. And I think that often there can be maybe a misconception that, maybe I don't want to go out for it. Maybe it's going to be too hard. What would you say to the people that are maybe timid to come out because maybe they think it'll be a little too hard to get on air?
Yeah, 100%. There's a spot for everybody within Emerson Channel Sports. I want anybody that's listening or watching this to feel like if they want to come join this program, that there's absolutely a spot for you somewhere in the crew, whether that be in front of the camera or behind the camera with their wonderful crew. I think there's really a spot for anybody.
Thank you, Connor. Well put. Is there a favorite broadcast that you have that you've been a part of?
Definitely, 100%. The men's soccer team's 2-2 comeback draw against league leaders MIT earlier this season was definitely one that I remember fondly, and I think the play call for Tommy Polino's equalizer is going to be one that I remember for a long time.
I remember that one. That was a moment where I went on to Connor Donovan's Instagram and said, he is now the voice of Emerson Soccer.
I recall that vividly,
yes.
Yeah,
it was a great call. I encourage you to go listen to it. Give him a follow. Connor, you've been a color commentator, a play-by-play commentator. Is there anything else you've done at ECS? And just give me a little bit about each of those roles and what you've enjoyed.
So I haven't done anything else outside of the commentary roles personally, but I have massive respect for anybody that jumps behind any of the equipment, whether it be the switcher to be in charge of the programming or behind the cameras making sure that we have the perfect angle for every single time.
Yeah.
So I have massive respect for those people, but for me personally, it's just been always much more comfortable on this side of the commentary.
Yeah. Well, I love the answer, Connor. We have plenty of people in the room. Way back there's Jai. He's doing camera op right now. In front of me, we have Catherine, great camera op. In the studio, we've got Everest doing audio, and Nat TDing, helping me right through this headset, helping Connor along the
100%.
way, queuing us in. You can
Everyone's
be
involved.
Everyone's involved, and everyone can be a part of it. Connor, if there's a pitch that you could give, what's your pitch?
My pitch is, if you're watching this, that you should join Emerson Channel Sports as early as you possibly can in your Emerson career, because there is so much fun to be had. So it's a good job. You want to be able to get in on it early.
All right, Connor, wild card question. Was there any time there was a moment that you were nervous in front of the camera where you were like, oh, crap, I messed up what I was saying?
I think the first play-by-play call that I did, I actually did it with Emily Champagne, who is also a first-time play caller. So I think the combination of me doing my first play-by-play and her doing her first commentary period, there was definitely a little bit of nerves at the start of the broadcast, but we eased into it more as the play call went along.
And what was that feedback like?
Yeah, it was good. I mean, Emily had a great time with her first time behind the mic, and that was awesome for me. It made me feel like she was at least comfortable in the position, and that she was happy to just be there and be calling the game with me.
Yeah, and was the feedback from the producers, was it positive? You felt accepted even though maybe you made a mistake?
Yeah, definitely. I think there's been a lot of support from the producers, especially for somebody like me who is coming in at such a late time, and I think that I've been incredibly grateful for this opportunity.
Great, and you can have that opportunity too. Sign up to be part of Emerson Channel Sports. That's all the time we have for now. Thank you so much for joining me, Connor. And now let's toss it over to the JPC.